This is quite loud. This is a game called Envelope. I've been following the... Oh, that's quite loud. I've been following the development on Twitter a little bit, and a demo's out, and there's something with a pre-alpha going live that I asked about, so I'm just gonna play this, and then we'll see. I don't have... Let me turn the music down a little bit. Alright. Part 1, the night shift. The work sure as help. Hope I can find another job soon. This job sucks. I feel ya. It's almost 12. I better get in there, even though this job sucks. I've never been late. I better keep it that way. There's probably like an ending where you just wait outside for a couple minutes and you become late. That'd be really funny. Hot dogs, $3. Alright. E. Interact. There you are, 2 minutes early, I see. I would commend you for this punctuality, but you're not things to do. Speaking of which, your tasks are written on the wall in the back. Put on your cap and get to work. Where's the football? Timothy, I didn't come this far only to be eaten by sheep. So for next time, try fire. Ah, this guy sucks. Alright. I do like Bobby games where you, oh, he's gone. I do like games where there's head bob and loud footsteps. Alright, let's see here. Restock soda. Got 6 of them. Get run with shift. There's blood on the floor. That seems about right. Alright, pick up the mop. Kind of unnecessary to have 2 loading docks. Oh, I don't need to take the thing with me. Here's someone come in. Oh, hello. Just gonna track shit all over the floor. Hey. Truck Driver Johnson, if you know me from my channel. No, that's fine. Is this a real guy? I remember there was like this guy who would make videos about like being a truck driver, and then he like found out that like YouTube was more lucrative, so then all he does is just play truck driving video games, which is really, really funny. I'm out here on the road. I like this chocolate bar, please. Oh. Okay. It's weird that the door's open, but there's still a bell. Or was it Brazil? Throw old newspaper. I don't think there's gonna be any like jump scares or anything, because there's like a trigger warning thing at the bottom of the demo page that Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, here we are. Okay. Well, you do you then. So, it says that there's drug use and then, like, murder, I guess. I assume that, like, there's no monsters or whatever. It would have said so. If they put those as, like, a drum, uh, very sticky. This guy's still sketching out. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Hot dogs are rolling. Can I take 2 bags? It's not that heavy. They typically have like a back door for this reason. Also, there should probably be more lights. Like, a lot more lights. The gas station by where I live is lit up. Yeah. It like pauses the game a little bit when you do a thing, which that's probably intentional. But it gives me the feeling there's gonna be like some kind of jump scare where like a thing happens and you can't react quick enough. Here he is. What's this guy want now? Do you want a hot dog? Get a sponge. I was just thinking about the SpongeBob episode where they're working at night. Oh, here we are. It's that same kind of. This guy looks like he's looks like some kind of nurse or a doctor. Oh yeah. Give me a hot dog, would you? From what I could tell you, you know, with my trained eye. We're outside the gas station. I have deduced this due to my individual. It's like his eyes are messed up, and he's a drug addict. Oh, he's on meth. Hot dog. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Let me ask him if he's on meth. Alright, well, he's... Can I spray him with something? Like a hose or hit him with a broom? There's a mop. But I think it dematerialized. Am I still holding the mop? Cause I wiped the floors. Oh, there he is. I don't know why that jumped me. I saw him. Okay, guy. Look. Man mumbles. Alright, well, you do that then. It's my job to clean the stains. Great. That's fantastic. I still have the sponge. Can I just wipe that down then? Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, I don't like this. Or something, it's you. This letter. I don't care, okay? The I was stacked. He had a whole bag, guys. Why are you looking at me like that? Problem with you? Okay, how about you just hand over? No one ever listens to me. I don't care what you do. Okay. Dude, I'm just trying to like wipe shit down. Let me clean the tables first, you know. Can I not clean the tables? Alright, here we go. Hold on. Yes or no? Lemming, yes. Dear Mr. MC, we hope your letter finds Susan. Where's this very moment? Right now you're... The question, well, here's his answer. You are to do a job very important one, and favors around you. He must die tonight by your hand. Mr. Shur Ramashan. Like an Indian guy? They're done, you're happy. You will equip you with a little firearm and a lockpick. Man, that shit is very pretty. Simply angelic. Well, I was gonna not do it, but if you know, distress. So look at that. We want time for your time. Look. Exterior fine for sure. I hope map showing path to his villa. I don't think I have any trouble with these guys. I better get in my car and find this weapons guy. Fail like most. Looks a little 38 Smith & Wesson. That was just the intro? Is this just the demo? Like, is this the demo just up until now? Are you sure not the same? Are we not much sure? I mean, they look pretty much the same. I'm not skipping just in case something happens. Alright, that's the demo. $11 minutes. Alright, so to main menu. Okay, so it's just like the intro sequence then. So I'm gonna go and play again and click no, see if I can't change anything, and then I'll let you know if anything does. This guy is leaving. I'm gonna open the letter and see. We're gonna do no. Okay, nothing happens. Yes. Okay, all of this stuff. You already read this. We got a letter to go kill Mustafar Ramanesh. Probably like an Indian doctor or something. We have a girlfriend, Amanda, and we look just like every other guy. They're gonna kill us. Her, at least, if we don't. At this villa. Alright, so I'm gonna get my car and find this weapons guy. Alright. So, here's a few thoughts I had so far about Envelope. I like the aesthetic of it. That's pretty in vogue for the past couple of years, the whole PS1 style. I think it works better here because it feels more like an early computer game than it does a PlayStation game. More so like Thief or Deus Ex or whatever than like PlayStation. If you play them, they're a very like slight difference that you could pick up on, and that's just purely for like aesthetic and like graphics. It has really good atmosphere. I did feel like something was gonna run out of the woods and grab me any moment. I would have liked there to be a little bit more lights, like just outside in the front, so you have like this little like area that's safe, and like it's very, very dark the further you get back. So I think it'd be nicer if it was still really dark on the ground, but you could see some more stars. But that's probably not super important. Gameplay, very, very simple. It's just the demo, and I imagine, based on like all the different implications of different endings, I assume what's gonna happen is it's very much a simple game of click this to do this, like just like a chain, but by virtue of it being like an open thing with endings, that there's a lot more like choices to make. So it doesn't have to be super like immersive sim-esque. It just needs to have a lot of choices and options, which I assume was what it's going for. I don't need there to be a whole thing where you could like drag physics props around and set them on fire to burn down the building. As long as there's an option to burn down the building with like a lighter item or just click a thing. I'm exaggerating, of course, but as long as there's like options to do things instead of there just being like a weird esoteric way of doing it, I'm fine. That stickiness I described, where whenever you like interact with an item, there's kind of like a little bit of a pause. I don't know if that's like an intentional design. If it wasn't, that's a problem. And if it's not utilized meaningfully, then I feel like it'd be a really bad downside. Like I can imagine if you're being like chased or attacked or just like a timing aspect to it, then it could either be a plus or a negative, because it's either like adds tension in that, you know, you're kind of like, it's an extreme example, but like the save stations from the Alien game from a few years ago, where you have to like sit there and let it do its thing for a bit while there's like a monster running around. Not that there's a monster in this game, but you know what I mean. Or just not have that be in there. I'm not programmably inclined, so I don't know whether it's like an intentional or unintentional thing. And there wasn't actually that much to do in the game, but again, it's just a tech demo, playable trailer thing. It's not like supposed to be super involved. I assume it's more of like a narrative based game based on everything they've said in the Twitter and all the marketing and whatnot. I can't imagine you're gonna make so many changes to the first part, which acts as the demo. But it would be really funny if, uh, when the full game came out, they put a thing where you could spray the homeless guy, the crazy guy, with like the fire extinguisher, or hit him with the mop and send him running away. Like, you completely circumvent the entire thing by just being an asshole to the crackhead. It also would be funny, there's an ending if you just get back in your car and go home, or if you just wait around for 2 minutes, because it says you come in 2 minutes early, which I did it twice, playthroughs twice, and different amount of time. I think it was like an extra minute or so. I just walked around the first time. Then the second time I just sped through it right there. And I don't think there was any difference in like how early I am. They don't show you like the time, so it's not like you'd figure out. As for like the getting back in your car thing, for all I know that could have been an option, and I just didn't think of it at the time because I'm not playing through it again. So that'd be a really funny thing. I mean, you couldn't interact with a lot of like other miscellaneous items around. Like, you couldn't clean up the blood spill thing on the table after you got jump scared by the whatever. So, or after he walked away, you couldn't go and clean that, which, you know, do your job, even if a crackhead hands you a mysterious letter. And an option just like scrubbing down the wall and erasing that sigil and getting an ending that way, that'd also be really funny. Like I said, there isn't a whole lot here. That's not to say it's bad, it's just that there's not a lot in it. It's a demo, it's a trailer, essentially. So, like, that'd just be a fun thing to do, where you could scrub down that, get an ending that way, where you just, like, ignore paranormal stuff. There's a special kind of comedy I like, where something extremely supernatural or out of the ordinary is happening, and then whoever it is just powering through it with their mundanity. Like, my house is haunted, but I can't afford to leave, so it's gonna have to put up with me being here. Or like that opening for Shaun of the Dead, where, not the opening, but the scene where he walks to the store and he gets like an ice cream cone and walks back. And then later on he does it again, but like the world has ended and there's zombies everywhere, but he just doesn't notice because he's so like in his own mundane life. I think that's really funny, and I think you could kind of do something here where you just kind of like ignore the weirdness of it. It's like, I'm just doing my job, man. I don't have time for this weird envelope nonsense. Then again, you are playing the envelope, so why wouldn't you? It's kind of like a Spec Ops The Line thing where people are like, oh, well, if you don't want to do the thing, then why'd you play it? Like, well, because you can't make a game about like decisions people have made if you aren't actually giving them decisions. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling a bit. That's basically my thoughts on it. It's a free demo, so I'll put a link in the description to go play it. I mean, I basically showed everything, but I suggest just playing through it. Maybe you find something I didn't, just walk into the woods, I don't know. And add to your wish list, because I guess that helps with the developers. I don't really know how Steam's, like, early access, demo, wish list process works. All I do is I just click add the wish list, and then I forget about it, and I never end up buying it, and whatever. But this, I feel like, could be my next thing, if it's good. I think it's going to be good. Slap that quote on the box. I think it's going to be good. Really encouraging optimism. I don't know how to end this, so thanks for watching. I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to get any better.